of positivity, can you think about some instances on positivity of Dada Bhagwan? And then we'll talk with other Mahatmas about their positivity.
The ultimate positivity what Dada Bhagwan had said, he said that no matter what, after all, you must say that the person is a good person. So when you have such opinion, and you must utter these words, after all, he is a good person, or she is a good person. So with this, see, what we speak changes everything. He has said the word, the very word is the cause of our world. And if that word is positive, our world and world experience will be positive. And if those words are negative, our world and the world experience will be negative. So choice is ours. And here he has taught us a wonderful lesson that whatever the situation you may come across, when you finally say, no matter what, he is a good person, then all your negative opinion will get washed away. And this positivity will reconnect you with that person. And it is said, you cannot get away and get freed if you have any negativity toward any individual. So this is a great lesson for us. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. So,
even in the most negative situation, I can narrate one more example that he had lent 500 rupees to one of his friends. And when he demanded that money, his friend said, oh, no, there's a mistake. I didn't take money from you. In fact, you taken 100 rupees from me and you must give me. And Dada immediately flipped himself. It was a wonderful thing, a great lesson. And then he gave him 500 rupees. And then he said, this is a great thing. If one wants to go to moksha, that is one free, get liberated, that he must cultivate his ultimate positivity in his life. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Okay, there's one question, so we'll take that from Gita Ben.
Jai Satchidanand. Lakshmant Uncle said, Deepakanandji said, Jai Satchidanand. Deepakanandji, what is called Vishesh Prakruti? And then Vishesh Prakruti is also, it will account.
You please express. I am not able to get you. I'm not able to get you. Please come again.
What is Vishesh Prakruti, right? Kitaben?
Hanji, what is called Vishesh Prakruti?
What is Vishesh Prakruti?
Prakruti.
Did you get that?
Which is abnormal. So unless you become normal, you cannot be happy, you cannot free yourself.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, it is also called...
it is speciality which is not normal. That's why Dada...
We lost you. Deepakanandji? Okay, I think he has to go into somebody's home now, so we should be able to join properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, yes. In the meantime, somebody can share about their positivity. and negativity?
Yeah.
Anybody wants to share? Shitalben or any other one? Think about it. The guitar then? When are you positive? When are you negative? Oh, okay, we got Akshaybhai.
Jai
Okay, Akshaybhai.
Sachidanand. Jai
Thank you.
Sachidanand, Agni uncle. Thinking about positive, I had one thing that came this week. I always used to think negative about people's around me. I would think she has not done this, he has not done this, he has not done this. And then suddenly I started introspecting on why is this bogging me all the time? And one thing came to my mind: why don't you look the positive aspect of the person? Yes, she or he is not doing this few things. Especially it comes when the closest one to me is my wife, and then it will feel like she is not putting this properly, not doing this properly. She should have done this. Then suddenly a light came in that look at how many things she is doing, and always keep a record of good things that she is doing. The moment that came to my mind, and the day I started that, keeping a log of good things that she's doing, my negativity stopped coming in. So that helped me, which was list of positives of other person. I am not 100% able to do that yet. Those negative keeps popping. Every day is a new day, so I have to keep showing positives every day. But that's one thing I have found is if I make a list of positive things of the person who is with me, then those negative things where stops popping out.
Very good. This is today's second example that when people take notes and keep notes, it makes a lot of difference of self-realization. Very good. So what made you think about this positivity then?
The key thing was negativity, because when we pray to Dada, we pray that I don't want to see anyone's mistake. I keep playing the pad, Kaviraj's pad, Bhulo potani jo nara, jagat ma thai sake Bhagwan. So if I see my own mistakes, I am Lord. Uh, on myself, but as soon as I see others mistake, what I understand the science works is as soon as I see someone's mistake, that comes in, that directly comes in. And that was bothering me. Why am I seeing negative of others? How to stop this? And then it struck me that okay, she has not done 1 2 3, but she has done 4 and 5. I have not even looked at 4 and 5. I have not even seen the positive aspect at all. So I showed the positive aspect, and slowly the negative aspect went away.
Oh, very good, very good. So also now you said mistakes. How do you really conscious about mistakes, or uh, how we find mistakes? Is there a
Uh,
gauge? Is there a gauge? Like you said, make a list. Is there a list? Say, I need to worry about this mistake, this mistake.
what I find most difficult is to know my own mistake, because I've learned through satsang that I can know my mistake as soon as someone else is disturbed. That's an indication that there is some mistake I have done. So that has been a trigger point for me to introspect, to start looking at what is the mistake, Many times it never comes up. I am not able to understand my mistake. But when I pray to Dada that I want to understand the root cause of the mistake, during my free time, I'll get some message. I'll get some indication on these are your mistakes. But still, I have not fully understood all the mistakes. But one thing definitely Kavirat Pad helps. Lo potani jo nara jagat ma thai sake Bhagwan. So I keep playing that again and again and again and again, and every time I hear a new word from that, uh, uh, it will show me a mistake.
Oh, that's very interesting. So your key point is looking at somebody else's reaction. So that is your way to find out if you're making a mistake. Very good. How about Shitalben? You had something to say?
Yeah, Uncle, it's a small experience, but I'll share. It, this week, Cable told me, Mom, you should make a niyam that you don't get angry at Daddy. So,
Very good.
so it really made me realize that no, he's seeing this, that that this is happening all the time. So I did make a niyam, and it's only been 3 days, but the things I've observed is that when Nikhil says something, I'm taking it less personally because my goal comes up like I don't want to get angry at him. So I don't take things personally. And second thing is my approach is okay, he's upset with something, he doesn't like something, but my goal is to try to bring peace and keep peace. So let me work with it. So it's been just few days, but it has really I see the difference in myself and my approach of dealing with him, because the goal is to get along and not argue, but to just come on the same team, same goal, same path, and just move forward.
Oh, very good. Nikhil bhai, why you keep bugging her?
So that we can get to a common goal.
Oh,
You could
that's
share
a good way.
something.
That's way to bug somebody to come to a common goal. But she gets angry at you then.
What's that?
But when you start doing that, she gets angry at you.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like I've said, let's do A, B, or C a dozen times, and then when we're still not doing A, B, and C after talking about it repeatedly, then I get annoyed.
Oh, okay. Hey, before I forget, please buy Caval a lot of chocolates for noticing that mom was getting angry at you.
Okay, I will tell him that, and we'll do that.
Yeah. That is, I tell you, outstanding job that Caval did. So, and I'm sure this will impact Mama much more than it will impact you.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Yes.
Uncle, he told me that I have to report to Rajni Uncle every week with how many I have to track it also. And I have to do program if I break it. So
I like it. So every Sunday you are in the home.
Yes.
It's all, okay.
Yeah.
Tell him you're going to report every week. Okay.
Yes, I'm tracking it. Yes.
Perfect. Very good. Deepakanandji, I don't know you heard of it, but this is very interesting. Deepakanandji, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
I don't know you heard about it, but Akshaybhai had a very good comment on positivity. He's working with his spouse, and the same way Shitalben is working with her spouse now, because Keval told her that, Mom, you have to take a niyam not to get angry at Papa. So that's very good. But one more question I had was, the gauge of finding a mistake. Akshay bhai, my thing of the gauge is, I try to keep no kalam in mind, because that is the only place where you can show where you go, where you're making mistakes. So that's my experience. I always look up for the nine columns. pops into me, hey, 9 column, 9 you broke here, 9 pro you broke here, 9 broke. Deepakanandji, Akshaybhai was notice was reaction of other people, especially with Trishnaben. So he was observing her and she was getting irritated. Shitalben was Patel was watching a mama and he was getting irritated because she was getting irritated, Papa. So can you talk about that? What is your gauge of finding mistakes? Also, you can dwell on that too.
My gauge of what do you say, whether I'm right or wrong, that as Dada has said, what I think, what I believe has no value, truly doesn't have any value. It must please the other person. It must be acceptable to the other person. So depending on the other person's understanding, I must adjust my understanding. And with whatever the other person is happy, I'm happy with. Dada, whatever his extreme level of state of being was, he came to our level and he said he gave us chocolate and peppermint so that we don't run away from him. So in the same way, we must also adopt that understanding and live with everyone, especially in our family and at work. These two places is taken care. See, the first thing, the problem is with us, we always believe I'm right. So the first point, we must try to understand the other person's viewpoint. Because everyone lives by their viewpoint. That is for them, their viewpoint is everything. And yes, for us, our viewpoint is everything. But we must remind ourselves that we have got Dada's vision, which is impartial vision, 100% impartial vision. So gradually we must learn to understand, identify our viewpoint, and with this vision, with the vision of the third eye, we can very impartially understand our viewpoint, understand the other person's viewpoint. We can easily adjust to the other person's viewpoint and still remain in the center, that is, remain blissful. And with our adjustment, the other person will be happy with us. And I believe that should be our goal. We have been telling that we must open happiness shop. So this is the way we must open happiness shop such that other person is always happy with us. Don't see right or wrong. That is not important. Because the moment there is a break, there is separation, then you are not together. And Dada said, wherever this oneness breaks, I leave aside all my principles. Because this is the principle of life. There is oneness. And if that breaks, you're not on anything. You're not done anything. So at no cost or at every cost, we should see that our oneness is not broken anywhere, is well established. Because see, even if the other person is wrong, today with your dealing and with your judgment, you maintain and see that you remain one. After a while, maybe it will take little time, but the other person will realize, my God, that was a very wrong thing I did. That realization, if it comes, it is good. If it doesn't come, we have no problem. But if they are genuinely wrong, it will come to the realization. So we must not even wait for it. Like today, whatever Dada did, we feel so sorry that we didn't live up to his mark. And he just tackled with us like small kids only, giving us peppermint and chocolate and kept us happy all the time. See, And I repeatedly keep asking myself, how does the mother deal with her kid, boy or a girl? And her connectivity is such wonderful heart-to-heart connection that never breaks. So what is that thing which keeps the kid and the mother connected? Such connection we have to establish. That's why we say Dada Bhagwan Vatsalya Murti. Because he was Vatsalya Murti with everyone. But only mothers are with their kids as Vatsalya Murti.
Yes, very good.
Is
Very
very
good.
clear, and in fact, the whole path of liberation is making ourselves of one heart. That is, we experience oneness with all, with every living being. That's why Dada Bhagwan had uttered this sentence: I am responsible for every living being. We don't even live responsibly with our family to keep our family intact, mind-wise, heart-wise. We live with head, and our head keeps hurting the other person all the time. Don't we do that?
Yes.
Think about it. So I strongly believe that at least we must ask from Dada, let me live heartily the way you have lived with every one of us. And I believe Dada, our inner Dada will definitely open all our vision, all our understanding, and that ultimate strength also, that power also to live by heart and not by head. So it's like, when we enter home, we remove the, the helmet. So you remove the head, put it at the shoe box and enter home. I believe that will really help us live heartily at home. And then with everyone we will be able to live heartily. Just think, try yourself for 6 months or 3 months or at least a week, that what are you going to lose if you live by heart? Living by heart means not saying right and wrong of any situation. Just adjust and keep going. It is said, if we are together, we will win the world. But if we are divided, we will all fall. And the way Dada has lived, he was the connecting link with everyone. And he left that link within all of us and saying that I have sit into everyone's heart. I have not gone anywhere. I'm there in everyone's heart now. So if we, I believe, develop that vision and understanding that when I'm dealing with anyone, I'm dealing with Dada. See how you're going to deal with them. Anyone. The whole life perspective will change. And we want that. I believe even Dada wants that. Okay.
Very good.
So
Very good.
our
Yeah.
goal, live by heart. Our goal is one heart. But it has divided, it become two heart. What it means, your real heart, you never show it outside.
Okay.
It is
Very
always
good.
concealed and hidden behind our head.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
Very good. Deepakanandji, let's finish Gita Ben's